Mixed numbers and conversions. A mixed number is a whole number and a fraction. And so how we change a mixed number into a fraction, we do the following. We multiply the whole number and the denominator, so the bottom number. And then we're going to add the answer to the numerator. And then we're going to keep the same denominator. And we're always going to reduce if possible. So now let's go look at an example. Example 1. Felix has a 25 2/3 feet long electrical wire. Convert 25 2/3 to an improper fraction. So in our first step, the first thing we do is we're going to multiply the whole number by the denominator. So we go 25 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So this is step 1. So we multiply those two numbers together from here that we got. Step 2, we're going to take 75 from here, and we're going to add it to this 2, which then gives us 77. Step 3, we're going to keep our denominator and then put the new numerator number of 77 on the top. And then we're going to reduce if possible, which this is its reduced form. So this is our improper fraction from 25 2/3. So let's go ahead and look at another example. Example 2. Felix now needs a 2 3/4 feet long piece of electrical wire. Convert 2 3/4 to an improper fraction. So we have, our first step is to multiply that whole number by the denominator. So we go 2 times 4, which is equal to 8. Step 2. We're going to take this 8 and we're going to add it with a 3. So we're going to go 8 plus 3, which is equal to 11. Step 3, we're going to keep our original denominator of 4 and put the new numerator of 11 from here to here. And so our final solution, as this is its reduced form, is 11 over 4. Now, when we want to change a fraction to a mixed number, so how we change a fraction into a mixed number is we will divide the numerator by the denominator. And the remainder is the new numerator. And then we're always going to keep the same denominator. And we're always going to reduce if possible. So let's look at an example on how to do this. Example 3. Shannon now needs a 23 over 5 foot long piece of electrical wire. Convert 23 over 5 to a mixed number. So once again, we're going to use this fraction bar as our division, as we're going to divide our numerator by our denominator. So that's our step 1. So we will then go 23 divided by 5. So 5 can't go into 2, but it can go into 23 4 times, as 5 times 4 is 20. So we're going to go ahead and subtract. And 3 minus 0 is just 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. Now, once we hit our decimal, we know we can stop because we've hit our whole number, because anything after will be part of our fraction. So this is called our remainder. And so what we do then for step 2 is we're going to take our remainder and step 3 and put it over our same denominator of 5. And then we know we have our whole number of 4. So this answer then is 4 3/5. As this is the correct solution, as we first divided our numerator by our denominator, we got our remainder and we put it over the old denominator and we kept our whole number. So let's do another example. Example 4. Shannon now needs a 14 3 long piece of electrical wire. Convert 14/3 to a mixed number. So step 1, we're going to divide. So we go 14 divided by 3. So 3 can go into 14 4 times, because 3 times 4 is 12. We're going to subtract, and then we're left with 2. Now, once we hit right to the decimal, we know that we are no longer having a whole number. So this is part of our fraction moving forward. So this is our whole number, and this is our remainder. So step 2 and 3 is we're going to take that remainder and then put it over our same denominator of 3. And then we're going to take our whole number, which is 4. So it's 4 2/3 is our correct solution.